Sex talks about apps.
Hello to everybody out there walking in a willy wonderland. It's a beautiful sight, and you will be happy tonight. This is Dalek Sex, and this is Sex Plays King of Thieves. We need to talk about King of Thieves because by all accounts it's a pretty brilliant game, and by all accounts pretty fucking broken as well. So this could become very big, or it might die on its ass. I'm going to explain to you how it works. First of all, this is my dungeon. I've got the entrance in the top left. I've got the chest of treasure in the bottom left. There's a cannon on top of it, firing cannonballs. I've got a guard on the right patrolling up and down. And the little spinny thing is a homing drone. I'm going to play you a replay of another human player trying to attack my dungeon. Replay. There we go. Markow. Let's see how Markow does. There we go. There go all of his thieves. Boingy, boingy, boing. When they die, they leave skulls that you can trade for cash. And they all die except one. And he gets through. And ironically, he steals a gem from me. We'll go back. That was a very terrible raid. Now we'll have a look at the latest one. Dean raided me. There he goes. Let's see how Dean does. Boing, boing. Oh, and he's found a loophole in my clever strategy. And there we go. Fucker cleaned me out. So as you can see, this is a PvP platform defense game, which is a brilliant idea. I certainly love it. You got two methods of scoring in this. First of all, you've got your regular cash, which you use to buy upgrades over here, like how easy it is to steal your gems, how much cash you mine, how hard it is to break into your dungeon, how many keys you generate. The keys are sort of like the energy system. And I'll show you how that works in a minute too. You can craft outfits which increase the amount of cash you can steal from people, increase the chance of getting a gem from them, increase the chance of getting a good gem from them. Over here, you've got your gem shrine. The gems are the way you score in this game. There, you stick all of your gems into here, and it's currently taking me 5 hours. On the next dungeon up, you have to upgrade your dungeon. You're forced to continually do that, or it won't allow you to craft any more gems down into smaller ones. If you do that, then they can be stolen. It's taking me 5 hours at the moment. It starts off with 1 hour, then 3 hours, then 5 hours, then 8 hours. And yeah, that's a bit of a nightmare. Frustratingly, you can't see your total gems here. You have to go to the trophy screen. Here's my league. It's called, well, I'm a member of a guild called Destroy All Claude. I just like that title, so I joined them. Guilds mean nothing. They haven't implemented it yet because the game's only a month old. But I'm doing pretty well. I've won one league already. And up we go. Gravity Cat, Mr. Keats, and Yum Yum are the individuals I have to beat to win in-game cash and a bump up to the next league. Right. Let's be showing you how the player versus player dynamic works. Now on the right here, we've got our offline mode, which you have to keep chipping away at to unlock the next dungeon up once your current one runs out of power. We're not going to show you that. We're going to show you finding a match. We're looking for somebody with either good gems or good cash and an easy dungeon. This one looks... If I jump off that, it's going to be a crapshoot whether I land on the guard or not. So we'll leave that one. Not sure about that. No gems there. Not worth it. Some good dungeons today. Okay, let's have a go at this one. Now, he's got 7 locks on his dungeon, so each attempt to break the lock... I got very lucky and did it on the on the second one there, so I only lose 2 keys, or 2 fucking duck, 2 energy there. Now you can see every time I fuck up, I'm losing hit points. And the more hit points you lose, the fewer stars you get. The stars determine the amount of cash you can steal, plus your chance of stealing a gem from them. As you can see, I've got a 50% chance for getting 3 stars. The opponent can increase that by upgrading their dungeon, but decrease it rather, or you can increase it by crafting better items. Let's see if we can find a slightly more impressive one than that. Nope, no gems. Fairly low gems. I really shouldn't be picky because I got fucking cleaned out today. That's looking pretty easy. Oh, second time again. Yes, 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 and bam! Let's see if we can wrest a gem from that. There we go. And I've just nicked 410 points worth. You keep on stealing the lower level gems, you craft them into higher level gems. As I said, at the risk of having them nicked by other players. Now, there's the good. There's very little bad. There is plenty of ugly. And the first thing is where the paywall drops, because going back to the gem combining screen, you can see there are 3 slots at the bottom here, which can be unlocked at 250 in-game cash per throw, which is about £3. Now, it's probably not going to hit you until sort of like mid to end game, but what it does mean is that whereas in, say, Clash of Clans, paying for the game will let you play more, but if you suck at it, it will just make you lose faster. A bad player cannot become good by paying. There is no pay to win mechanic. There is a pay to win more if you are already winning mechanic, but that's different. In this case, 2 players of equivalent skill, the one who hasn't paid for those extra slots will, in theory, never be able to have a score as high as the player who has paid, which leaves a bit of a bad taste in the mouth. It's only a tenner, and if you've played it for that long anyway, then you fucking owe them a tenner for the amount of fun that you've had. But nonetheless, I don't like to see it tied into the gameplay like that. There are items that you can pay for, which increase your likelihood of success in a dungeon. That's not good. The key system as well. The key system is something that has been somewhat criticised, because if I go out and find a dungeon that is slightly higher level, this guy's got 7 keys. I've seen them with 9 or 10 keys before. And, you know, when you can only carry 13 or 14 keys, that's not great, because this is a very fast-paced game. As you can see, it's very jumpy, twitchy. And to have an energy system where one single game can clean you out of energy, that is pretty... 700. That is pretty much hobbling the gameplay right there. So yeah, in conclusion, King of Thieves, love it. Absolutely love it. Starting to get into the mid-game and getting a bit frustrated with how it's completely fucking arbitrary how which gem gets stolen by another player from you and which gems you can steal. It really, when the competition starts to get really tight, I don't know if this is going to make it fun and chaotic, or just completely pointless to play. But again, the game's only a month old. We shall see how it works out. It is broken, as people are pointing out. It is in bad need of rebalancing, as plenty more people have pointed out. Again, the game is a month old, and it's Zeptolab here. This isn't fucking Zynga or King.com. This is the guys that made Cut the Rope. So, and they've got a good pedigree. Let's see where they go with this, because for now, this is my one to watch.